What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel here at Impact Gaming Center. I am Les Alex. We are about to start 4 epic rounds of modern FNM. Stay tuned. We'll be getting started real soon. If you're watching on twitch.tv/Impact Gaming Center, stay tuned. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll be getting started real soon. All right, and here we go. We're off to the races here. We've got Dan B on Izzet Murktide versus Jeremy G on Tron. So I picked Dan because his deck is pretty straightforward, you know, nothing crazy going on with his deck. And then he gets paired against Jeremy, and of course he's playing one of the most wild decks in Modern. So that just does not turn. All right. So I have Adrian Barnello joining me here in the booth.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you too. That's good.
Nice.
Nice. All right. We have a Ragavan on Dan's side. And who knows what that other card does on Jeremy's side of the board.
That is a thing that untaps an artifact. I believe that is...
Look at this technology we have.
Manifold Key.
Ah, yeah. That's the card that killed, what's the name of that other
Voltaic Key?
Voltaic Key, yeah. Just
Manifold Key is just better. It just has an extra little... I mean, how often does it come up? Not very often.
All right, tapping some mana. Got an ever-flowing chalice.
Dice Tron, huh?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this deck.
Oh, you haven't? It's something.
It's gonna have a lot of dice.
I
just bought some wares from Impact Gaming Center. How would you rate my purchase here?
All right, we have Verdant Catacombs. That is what the...
Is that real?
Yeah, all of them feel glossy like that. I don't know why. But yes, no, we do not sell counterfeit merchandise.
Oh yeah, I forgot to... Probably shouldn't mention that.
It does, I will warn you, it gets a little toasty in here.
Oh, it's great. The sweatier, the better.
The wheels are falling off already.
At least we're not wearing the exact same clothes this time. We're almost wearing the exact same clothes.
I mean, we are.
Yeah.
We just don't have hats. I'm not wearing a hat.
You're not
That's all.
hats.
But yeah, if you're watching on twitch.tv/Impact Gaming Center, thanks for hanging out. Feel free to participate in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell us in the chat how much you love or hate these decks. And how much you love or hate our banter. All right, let's get to the meat of the matter. Let's see what's going on here. All right, we have a clue. That's what that little token is there that Dan created. And Jeremy is down to 18. So, Jeremy missing a piece of Tron.
Urza Saga, pretty good, but it is not an Urza's Land of Tron variety.
Yeah.
It's a different Urza's Land.
Yep. So here we go. 4 mana. Is this going to be Walking Ballista? And a counter spell. Ooh, is that the anime art?
That's a nice counter spell.
That's anime art. I respect it. You know, Dan is a man of culture. You know, he plays a lot of Control. He has really sweet anime cards.
He's cool despite the control, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, you and I have like complete opposite sides of the spectrum. And
you like blue-white, I like green-black.
Yep. Yeah. We dirtle in different ways.
Yeah.
Although you play Yawgmoth, right? That's like what you're playing in Modern right now?
That's my baby. I've been playing it since like late 2021.
And now it just accidentally became the best deck because of the ban.
Yeah. I'm really worried that they're going to print like Undying Creatures and...
Yeah, that's what you were saying last week.
Yeah. In Modern Horizons, and it's going to be too good.
It's very possible.
We'll see. Oh, that's a treasure token. That's what that thing is. Not a clue.
Oh. No, I was talking about this.
That's a treasure.
That's a treasure. Oh, yes, it's a treasure, not a clue. You're correct. My apologies.
Not an official Magic the Gathering.
I mean, if it was,
then there'd be no.
Come on.
Come on. Yeah, at that point, right?
At that point.
I have no idea what that card is that Jeremy exiled from Ragavan's Trigger. I have no idea what that is.
It looks like something from Warhammer, so there's not a shot I would know what that card is.
I thought Warhammer wasn't modern legal. But that could be a different art.
Yeah, it is from Warhammer. I know that.
Oh, maybe it's Mystic Forge.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Okay.
We have the technology. Let's just zoom in on it. Mystic Forge, for sure.
Cool.
Okay. The one ring
Wow,
counter spell
counter.
times 2. Dan seeming to have all the answers for Jeremy's threats here.
And counterspell's been good since what, 1993?
Yeah. It was in alpha. No?
It's a good card.
Finally legal and modern. I remember the day it became unbanned. I was like, it's our time to shine, boys.
I remember when people saw that, and there were people saying that it wouldn't see play in modern, and I was like, you guys are crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
You guys are ridiculous. That's no way.
Ooh, he bolts before the blocks can occur. So Dan just trying to really get in here with this monkey. Drops to 14, does Jeremy.
What's the monkey that's like Aladdin's little compatriot?
Abu.
Abu.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what Ragavan reminds me of.
Dude, oh my gosh. I forget his name, but it was a St. Louis Magic player. He was a little bit older, super nice. You know him, I know you do. Anyway, he gave me, that's how I got my cat. The way this comes back is because his name was Abu.
Your cat's name.
It was. I changed it,
Okay.
obviously.
Right.
Frank.
Frank who?
That's the name of my cat.
Oh, I thought you. Okay, your cat's name is Frank.
Yes.
Interesting. It's like
Yeah.
a human's name. I thought you were saying
All
the
of our
guy's name
cats,
was Frank.
all of our cats are human names. We
I have
got
two
Jack.
cats.
Got. This is the most ridiculous commentary.
Yeah, it's good commentary.
It is because we're actually talking. It's not just me in here.
Yeah, I have two
Doing
cats,
play-by-play.
and they're named Trouble and Havoc.
Oh, okay. That's very like anime, like Havoc. I could see
Havoc.
that as like
Trouble
an
and
anime.
Havoc. It's like
Yeah.
Trouble, Havoc, Chaos, Bedlam.
Oh.
If I had, they're all kind of synonyms or related words. If I
Yeah,
had more
yeah.
cats, I would name them.
You have to get more.
Anarchy,
Of course you would.
Bedlam. Bedlam's a good name for a cat.
Bedlam's sweet, yeah. I like that. I mean, but yeah, we got Frank, we got Jack, and we got Max.
Oh, 3 cats.
Yeah, well,
I
one for each of the people in the family.
I have an orange cat and a gray cat.
We have 2 black and 1 orange. Mine's,
yeah.
mine's the orange.
That's orange cat.
He's the baby. All right, let's get back to this
Yeah,
action.
what about how about
How
Magic? the Gathering?
There's no cats on the battlefield. No Breemazes or.
I haven't seen a Breemaz in play since 2014, bro.
Hey, you haven't been playing Modern then?
Or a Pioneer.
Yeah,
It's probably good in Pioneer, right?
it sees play a little bit in control deck sideboards.
Yeah.
With like Kahira as the
Sure.
companion. All right, back to the Magic. We got a construct that Jeremy created. It looks like a 4/4. Dan just gonna play a Steam Vince tap, pass back, and Jeremy has Tron, I believe.
I think he's Tron line. Yeah.
Yeah. Tron is on. Tron is on. Oh, okay. Here we go. This is the card that makes this deck go. Not gonna let me do it.
It's a card. What's it called?
Forget what it's called, but oh my gosh.
Power Conduit.
Power Conduit. Yes. Looking up on Scryfall real quick.
Yeah, there it is.
All right, Power Conduit is a 2-mana artifact. You can tap it to remove a counter from a permanent you control. Choose one. Put a charge counter on target artifact, or put a +1/+1 counter on target artifact creature.
Target creature.
Target creature. Sorry.
Yeah. So you trade
Little
your.
bit different.
So you basically remove the counter from Urza Saga with that, so you can keep doing it over and over.
Yes. Yes. What's up, Birdman? I have. Check that out.
Wow.
Yeah, we
That's
have
pretty
technology, dude. Kind of legit, huh? Look how many counters. What's that? Surge node, I think.
Surge node, yep.
Yeah.
That's another card that makes this deck work, probably, right?
Yep. Wanna look it up? Here's Surge node. Should be on screen. It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Ooh, that's an Astral Cornucopia. I know that one.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, does it go away whenever I switch back? No, that's weird. Man. What a weird name. Astral Cornucopia.
It's a fun one.
There's Astral Cornucopia. For those inquiring. Alright, I'm going to hide this now that we all know what all these cards do. And it looks like Dan is at 10. Kind of went a little sideways. And we're picking cards up. Did Dan get got?
Seems like he got by something.
Will you run in there real quick and ask him? I'm just like be like, yo, Jeremy got that one, right? But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out here at Impact Gaming Center in Fairview Heights, Illinois. About 20 minutes from downtown St. Louis. If you are in the area, come on out. We are open till midnight tonight. We have round one.
Jeremy won that game.
Jeremy won that one. Hey, look, what's up, Mike?
Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. Remember?
Yeah.
The commercial.
But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, if you're in the area, we're like, what, 20 minutes from St. Louis?
Oh, about 15 minutes.
Oh, 15. I've been underselling it.
Yeah.
I've been underselling it these last couple weeks.
And if you come up here from St. Louis,
okay, Mike Wazowski,
you're driving. You don't get much traffic because the rush hour traffic is going.
Because you don't really do you don't like driving on the interstate much.
I used to not like that, but now I do it all the time
chill?
for work.
Okay.
Yeah, I do it all the time for work.
All right.
That was like 5 years ago.
Oh, okay. Pre-pandemic.
Yeah,
the pandemic changed you.
Yeah, well, start taking medicine. Hey, you know?
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I'm putting my mismatches.
Not? No? There we go. All right, so Jeremy did get that one. So, in goes to the blue side. So, do you know about this matchup at all?
Yeah.
What's Jeremy bringing in here? What's the hot tech?
What's the hot tech? It's probably something with a bunch of counters on it, right? Maybe, he might be bringing in Chalice of the
Damping Sphere is probably coming in from Dan. From Dan. Stop those Tron lands from getting online.
I think Chalice of the Void might be a card that the counters deck wants to run, right? Because it gets all the 1-drops.
Like on 1, yeah.
On 1.
Probably be pretty good.
What do you think about my playset?
I hate that card. But
you like how none of them.
I do love that. I love that they don't match. Let's switch back to the booth because that's what people want to see. That's why they're here, is for us and not the games of Magic. And let's show the folks. You know, we got just all mismatching chords. You got your retro border.
Yeah.
You got your OG over here. What is that? M12, M13, something
I want to say it's M15.
And then double Masters 22 right there. I'll let you sleeve those.
Yeah.
These guys are just mulliganing and stuff, so it's good. I think both of them are mulliganing, so we're not missing anything.
We're not missing anything. We're just missing my eyeballs on the camera.
Yeah, if we have a two-person booth, we're definitely gonna need to mount it like right there.
In the middle.
Or like, I guess we could like scooch way over.
Yeah, I can do that.
It is what it is. But yeah, thanks
the double AB commentary.
Yes, Adrian Barnell, Alex Blackard.
Got it.
In their like swimwear. You're actually playing in the tournament. You got a round 1 bye. We have 21 players tonight, so that means there is, always going to be a bye.
It's pretty good. What was that? 4 rounds?
4 rounds. Capped at 4 rounds. It should be 5, but we capped it.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be here till 1. That sounds right.
Not for an F.
Not for This is like a RCQ or whatever.
Well, RCQ that starts at 7 p.m. 7:30 p.m. or whatever. That would be wild.
That would be wild. That would be just bad, I think. Don't do that. If you're a store.
Here's some cards that I bought from the store here. They do have cards. They have a very good selection. I'm not paid, by the way. In fact, I'm the opposite of paid. I paid for these cards. I just bought to replace non-mismatching cards in my deck.
You're a plant.
Yeah, I got a cool promo Fatal Push.
Yeah.
It does not match the other Fatal Push I have.
Because why would you?
The 2 chords that I did not have already. And I bought this Expedition Verdant Catacomb.
Yep. That's a second expedition we've sold tonight, too. So if you need expeditions, come
buy
get
them here.
Because we're selling them a lot. So, all right. Dan is done, hopefully, mulliganing into Oblivion. Let's see how many he actually did mulligan. Did he only mulligan once?
Maybe,
he just...
Yeah, he just took his time.
Oh, look, there's EE. So Dan's got a plan. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but...
Dan with the plan.
All right.
A thingy with no counters on it.
Chalice on 0. Surge node. Ready to roll.
It's basically ramp, right?
Put some counters. 1 mana ramp spell. Pretty good. There's a fetch. Down to 19 goes Dan. I can't imagine this is a good matchup for Dan.
Dan's deck is looking to what? Kill creatures and...
Yep.
I'm not on camera right now.
No, neither of us are. We're right here.
Okay. Dan, he does have counter spell.
Yep.
And the amount of cards that actually do anything that Jeremy has is, 5 cards.
Yeah.
Most of it's just janky search nodes and stuff.
But the issue is
But all the removals basically dead. All the unholy heats are basically dead.
Well, you can't counter Urza Saga and making token unless he has Stifle or something, which would be.
Maybe he has Blood Moon. I have Blood Moon in his sideboard.
He definitely has Blood Moon. I couldn't. Oh, there it is.
Yep. Okay.
So
interesting.
He bends that.
So he probably has one in his hand, right?
Either has one in his hand or is looking for lands, but.
I hope he has one in his hand. That card seems really good in this matchup.
Yes. And it looks like that 3rd card to the right looks like a Blood Moon. Although he just shuffled. Yes. I don't know. This is the hardest part about commentary, in my opinion, is figuring out what's in people's hands. And then you got people like Jeremy who just won't show you. And that's fine. I'm not tripping over it. It's just it's a part of the gig. All right, we're gonna move a counter over to the Everflowing Chalice, and then we're gonna tap 2 mana, and Jeremy will cast Drum Roll.
Ooh. Power Conduit.
Yeah, there's Power Conduit. One of his engines. So it's Jeremy's pretty much online here. Dan's gonna drop to 17.
I wonder what he's gonna cast here. It's probably gonna be. Oh, Brotherhood's End. Okay.
Oh yeah, that'll take care of all these.
Good.
That's really good.
So the nightmare here for Dan would be if Jeremy untaps Tron, does something huge.
Yeah, if Jeremy has the last piece of Tron and just dumps his hand and creates the exact same board pretty much.
Yeah, that would be bad for Dan.
So he's got Expressive Iteration, EE, Engineer Explode, 2 Expressive Iterations, and an EE. And I don't know the name of the other card. It is a Secret Lair version. Oh, yep, here we go. So he doesn't have Tron, but...
Dan's pretty happy to see that, I bet.
And there's the key. Right back at it.
Brotherhood's End is hot. That's a hot card.
Yeah, that was a good... Oh, is that Tidebinder, maybe?
Could be.
Here's Expressive Iteration. We're going to look at the top 3. Darcy, land, and I didn't quite see the card he put in hand. He's going to exile Darcy, put the land to bottom, and he has a card that I did not see.
That's some type of... I believe that
preordained.
Is preordained.
Yeah, you're right. From Secret Lair.
You got a lot of those secret lair cards, just making your job a lot harder, right?
It definitely is, but I am a secret lair enjoyer.
Me
Like
too.
the Noxious Revival that looks like a
I
metal.
bought that one. I bought that one.
From us? Or,
No.
Okay,
we have Wizards.
Well, no, we have one from
okay.
from that set, and it is just looking at me every day. And so I play Gift Storm in Modern.
Okay.
Like 2014 called they want their deck back. But Noxious Revival sometimes sees play, and I love that art. It just looks like a metal cover.
Oh, my buddy Hal, who's playing in the tournament, is playing Gift Storm.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that.
So,
yeah.
If he wins, he might be on the next feature match against me. Because I have the bye.
So, that's not good for Dan. The Walking Ballista. There's preordained.
Does he already have Delirium online? I don't believe so. Well, maybe with the enchantment.
Oh, well, now he definitely does.
Yeah, well, I would have responded probably by shooting it if I was Mr. Jeremy.
Yeah. Walking Ballista, just making sure that that actually was a Walking Ballista.
And not like Hanger Back Walker or something.
It's like the same card, but different.
But, yeah.
Not as good.
Not as good, right.
All right, attack for 3. Get in there. Down to 17 goes Jeremy. Ooh, and a follow-up. Another Darcy, and another Darcy. Holy smokes.
Talk about Tron. That's Darcy Tron right there.
Yep. Got a full house of Darcys and lands.
I think it goes without saying that's a pretty fast clock.
Yes, that is.
That's putting Jeremy to the test. And I'm
It's
assuming
a
his
3-turn
deck
clock, I believe.
doesn't have a ton of removal. I think it's
it's 2-turn. Yeah, it's
2 turns.
18.
That's the weird mirror, the core tapper mirror, or whatever it's called.
Core tapper. He's gonna put the counters there, sack it,
3 mana.
untap.
Okay. So you have 3 down to 2. So he has access to 6 mana right now.
Yep.
7 if he plays a land. Even more if it's a Tron.
Yeah.
9 if he has a Tron.
Because, if he plays another land, he can untap again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so
you have to tap the key.
Yeah, so the white... Oh, yeah. All right, let's see.
That's Mystic.
Oh, now he's cooking.
Yeah, this card lets you play artifacts off the top of your deck, and you can also tap it, pay 1 life, to basically get rid of the top card so you can try and keep going. Kind of like Bolas' Citadel for you Commander players out there. Alright, Storm Count 2. Not sure that's going to matter, but
There's Mystic Forge for those folks. Oh, he has another key.
the key is good here.
All right. Every stream that boo-doo-doo-doo happens.
A little,
Protect your computer.
yeah, protect your computer.
Untap, so he's got access to 3 more mana. And this is kind of...
Oh, and he passes, so he can fizzle. Interesting.
So... Oh, did he draw a Ragavan? I think he did.
He sure did. That doesn't change the math, though.
Yeah, that doesn't change anything, so... Ooh. This could change. So 0, cast it for 0, trigger. All the surveil triggers.
Yeah, 3 of them. Jeez.
Pretty good. Pretty decent. Alright, untap.
On 0, so that he can hit the Cornucopia and the Chalice.
Yep.
Obviously, he doesn't want to cast that EE on 1, right? That would not be good.
No. Down to 8.
If that was on Arena, it would be like...
Right? Yeah. And then we're going to sack.
Yep, that's it.
And that'll do it. So
right.
Dan, getting a game back here. Very cool. And let's kick it back to us in the booth. We got Mike Wazowski and...
If you don't understand the joke, okay.
Go watch
Monsters Inc. There's a main character, Mike Wazowski's the guy with the eyeball, and he...
Just one. He's one.
Just the one. He's a Cyclops, right? Or a Homunculus.
Homunculus,
Yeah.
Which is a
like
magic.
Fibblefip.
We're bringing it back.
Right.
Hey, Fibblefip's the G.
He's in a commercial, and he thought he was gonna be prominently featured, and he's like in the corner underneath the logo for Monsters Inc. But he's still excited that he's in the commercial. He's like, "Oh, that's me."
I don't know. I don't remember about that marketing campaign, like the real world marketing campaign. But did they disrespect him like that?
Yeah.
They should have.
Yeah. He's kind of like George Costanza from Seinfeld.
Is he for sure?
Is he voiced by George Costanza?
Oh, that'd be nice. But no, you're spot on. Like he's definitely like that type of character, And he's kind of just a jerk. The whole movie. No, like legit, he is.
It's been a minute since I watched the movie. I don't know. Is he a...
Dude, he's very selfish. And he doesn't really care about anything other than like becoming a... Like him in
a pro. He's voiced by Billy Crystal.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense. I guess.
What does that mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know anything about him, so...
Billy Crystal?
I mean, I know he's a good actor. I don't know anything.
He's in
anyway,
all kinds of movies. Analyze This?
Yeah. Analyze That.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Was there? There probably was a sequel.
There is. Yeah.
Jeez.
No, he's in it.
Jeez, but yeah. So I'm Mike Wazowski. That makes you Sully.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Well, you're also a dad, and I'm not.
Yeah.
And Sully's like a dad.
He is. What's her name? I don't remember.
Kamala. Probably, right?
What?
I don't know. I don't know. They're resolving mulligans. That's what they're going. That's what they're doing.
I'm gonna get a text. Be like, get that guy out of the booth.
No, Jeff Blyden likes me, I think. He's always very nice to me. I think he likes everybody, right? Yes?
Yeah, no, Jeff.
Stream.
Yeah. I mean, does everybody like everyone? That's kind of a tall ask.
No.
Like, did Mr. Rogers like everybody? Like, Mr. Rogers was like the nicest guy.
Mr.
ever.
Rogers killed people. He was in the Vietnam War.
You tell me we're on stream and then you say that.
He did. He had all those war tats, bro. That's why he always wore long sleeves.
Oh
I'm not even joking. Look it up. Google it.
I'll Google it later.
You're not gonna Google it.
I will Google it.
Google it. What, are you not allowed to say kill? You say kill all the time. They killed that thing. They killed that thing.
Yeah. Those are game pieces.
Just wait until we get the Vietnam War set for Magic. they already made
Multiverses Beyond.
Henry Kissinger, Planeswalker, Richard Nixon. Yeah, Leonardo da Vinci's gonna be a Magic card.
That is true. They are bringing real world.
Okay, can I complain about something while they're resolving mulligans?
I mean,
Leonardo da Vinci's a 3/3. His card is a 3/3.
Okay.
You're telling me that Leonardo da Vinci could fight a bear and win?
I mean,
win handily.
I mean, he's pretty
He's
powerful.
He's just
like the smartest dude of his
smart.
time.
That does not mean that you have power.
He could probably find a way to fashion a trap to kill a bear.
Okay, so you're saying like if Inspector Gadget,
yeah,
he would have like 3 power.
You're talking about the magic card, like
the guy, Inspector Gadget. He invented traps and stuff.
Dude,
he was like a
card
robot.
game. You're thinking way too.
Leonardo da Vinci's not a 3/3. He could not fist fight a bear and win. Okay, I refuse to believe that.
I think he could fashion. I think.
But okay, so Stephen Hawking, right? The guy in the wheelchair. Alexander is facepalming right now. Do you think that he would have like 4 power or something? You think he could fist fight Shivan Dragon and win? You're telling me if you put a 1/1 counter on Leonardo da Vinci that he could fist fight Shivan Dragon and
win? Maybe.
Okay, anyway.
Alright.
Storm count 3 here. Bunch of dorky artifacts.
Yep.
I like the welding jar.
That's good tech. I like that. That would have saved something if it would have been on the battlefield when Dan casted Brotherhood's end in the last game.
But not Shatterstorm. Because it says it can't be regenerated.
Why don't people just play that?
2014 called. They want their sideboard
Hey,
card
man.
back.
Yeah. That card actually
was
did
good.
see play in Gift Storm, too.
I'm sure it did. Alright.
Hey, Bobble.
Got a bobble.
Gonna bobble you.
Check it out. We cannot see
Can't
that.
see it, unfortunately. No. Never lucky. I'm so excited to see the comments for this video and our commentary.
It's gonna be great.
All right, where are we? Oh, passing back.
Yep.
Just
Couple Tron lands.
Just land go for Jeremy. It looks like.
I wonder what type of instant speed interaction, if any, that Jeremy even runs in his deck.
Tron usually doesn't I mean, traditional Tron doesn't really do much on your opponent's
Maybe
turn.
dismember.
Yeah, dismember.
Maybe. Dan is reading a card that is already in play. But to be fair, it is Surge Node. So, you know.
Alright, here's Preordain. Yep.
I'm going to assume...
Counterspell, Blood Moon.
Blood Moon's cool. I'm assuming that Dan is looking for that Brotherhood Zen, though. I think he wants that.
We're going to put Counterspell. We're going to draw the Counterspell, and then we're going to have Blood Moon for next turn. This seems pretty good.
Unless he fetches.
Unless he... Yeah, unless he...
Okay, no, he's going to draw it, and then he can fetch later.
Okay. That'll be a big old... What do they call that? A punt?
Yeah. I think in the business.
In the biz. That's what we call it in the biz, brother. Alright, pass back over to Jeremy. Gonna move a counter from Surge Node to Everflowing Chalice.
The nightmare for Dan here, I think, would be Tron land, cast a bunch of stuff, and then he has no answer.
That's like every turn, right?
I know, but okay. That's not a good start.
That is... Alright, nightmare scenario for Dan.
Nightmare part 1.
Alright, what you got, Jeremy? Literally are asking, because we don't know, because you won't show us your hand. Alright, gonna tap some mana. Gonna play the One Ring. Response, ooh. Gonna fetch. We have a Spell Pierce, maybe? Well, Spell Pierce won't do anything.
Do it. A null?
If he has a null, holy smokes, that would be hot.
Stern Scolding doesn't work, right?
Nope. So it has to...
I don't know.
This would be like...
1 mana... Flusterstorm doesn't do it, right? Oh, there's the treasure. The treasure. Forgot about that.
Counterspell. Yeah, that'll... Well, we knew about that, too. Everything was literally known...
I thought it was going to be a null, for sure.
Well, I forgot about the treasure, so...
Yeah. That treasure doesn't look like a treasure to me.
Dude, that is some sick counterspell art. I like that.
I like
Alright,
it
we're
too.
tapping 2. We're gonna play Mystic Forge. We're gonna look at the top card. We don't get it. Well, we're not, but...
Jeremy wants to get some card advantage.
Jeremy passes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm assuming Dan's gonna windmill slam that Blood Moon.
Yeah, got it. Gotta get out of there. The problem is, now that he's got Surge Node and Chalice going, he's kind of got his mana. Now,
That's
obviously not 7 mana, but...
And then also blanks Future Rose's Sagas, too.
Yeah. So the question is, does Dan have another land here?
He does have the treasure.
Oh, well, now he's got the treasure.
He has a Steam Vents in hand, too.
Okay, so he's good.
Good. And he's got a Surveil land that I will never, ever remember the name of.
Thundering Falls?
He went down by 2.
Thundering Falls? Is that it?
Thunder Junction? What?
Oh, that's next. Dude, are you coming to pre-release Thunder Junction?
I'm going to go to somewhere. Yeah, probably.
Oh. Yeah. All right, well, there's Blood Moon for Dan.
Dan wanted the extra mana. He's shocked in the Steam Vents. I'm assuming...
Well, he could be bluffing, too.
Could be bluffing. I mean, it's not like his life total really matters all that much, right?
Not till, Jeremy starts attacking with big old Karnstrucks. So,
yeah.
We're a ways away from that. All right, Jeremy going to tap. This is 2 mana. Keep in mind, the Blood Moon is on the battlefield. All right. We're going to be storming off here for Jeremy.
He has a Cornucopia in hand.
Yep, there's a Cornucopia on the battlefield. Oh my gosh, he's doing it.
Cornucopia Tron.
Oh my gosh. Well, Blood Moon's really bad when your opponent just casts everything for free off the top of their deck.
Yeah.
All right, so he'll shred 1. Reminds me of Lantern Control.
Oh yeah.
Any Lantern Control enjoyers in chat? Probably not.
Yeah.
Just me.
Yeah, I don't like Lantern.
I love that deck.
The only people who enjoy Lantern are the people playing it.
That's true. And sometimes that's not true.
Point.
All right, we're going to move another counter over and pass back. Let's see what he drew, but we're gonna attack down to 12. Make another treasure.
That Ragavan keeps getting in there.
Yeah.
No surveil because of the blood moon. It also comes in play untapped.
Yeah.
Because it is a mountain.
He's got another Ragavan, so that's kind of unfortunate. But expressive iteration. Let's see what we get. Literally can't really make out any of those cards. Okay, Darcy. Ragavan going to the bottom. Yeah, we don't want a third copy of Ragavan.
Oh, no.
The only downside of that card is it's legendary. All right, Darcy getting cast. I'm sure we're delirious at this point.
Yeah, there's an instant sorcery.
Artifact. And a land.
Usually if the artifact's in there, it makes it pretty easy, right?
Yeah, usually. All right, Jeremy gonna take his turn. Gonna untap. Gonna draw that one. Remember, the Mystic Forge allows him to look at the top of his deck. He's not just
he's not
blatantly cheating in front of
people. That would be bold.
I mean, that would be wild on camera too. Like
on camera.
Although I've seen a lot of people recently get pretty wild with their cheats on camera. Not here, but like just on Twitter and stuff. Yeah.
Not even in this general region.
Yeah, no.
Mind you, but just in the Magic sphere. General. Yeah.
All right. Tapping 2, maybe. I love the face cams because you can really see like their thought process.
I was watching a video of myself this morning because I remembered it. I was at Moonbase.
Oh yeah.
Rest in peace.
Right.
We both worked there.
Yeah.
And I played right into a Spell Pierce when I was playing Manaless Dredge at a 5K, and the look on my face, I was like, all right. And the commentator was like, and that is Adrian realizing that he has been hosed.
Yep. So where does Jeremy go from here? Like,
Jeremy has
he needs to find Blood Moon cuts off his win condition, right?
I think it does. Jeremy has an entire Home Depot worth of random crap on the board, but how does he use it to win the game? That's an open question. I have no idea.
I mean, Walking Ballista is a way to win the game.
That is a thing. Walking Ballista, but Dan's at 14. That's still a lot of mana. 28. I mean, even with all that crap out, I think 28 is going to be tough.
Yeah. Now we're hitting
28 mana for Walking Ballista.
Now we're hitting for 5. So.
Yeah, for 5.
On Dan's side, I mean.
Right. The clock is on. It looks also, you might want to update. It looks like Jeremy's supposed to be at 11.
Oh, well, it's even worse for him.
Yeah, I think he paid 1 mana or 1 life for his Mystic Forge at some point.
Yes. All right, we're tapping mana.
Jeremy could chain together 1 ranks. That is the thing that he could do.
And there's a Ballista.
Ballista.
How many counters? 2. Okay.
For 2.
We can.
That will, at a bare minimum, kill Ragavan, even if Dan has some kind of interactive spell.
Yeah, and Power Conduit can start doing some things in upcoming turns. These counters and putting them on Ballista and things. But yeah, like you said, Jeremy can move a counter. Ooh, but Dan just drew a Brazen Borrower.
Okay. That will cut off Jeremy from his mana if he chooses to go after the Everflowing Chalice.
Yep, because both of Power Conduits are tapped currently. So it's not like he could instant speed, like move counters over. So actually, that might be pretty decent. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not the one playing, so I'm not the one that.
This is an interesting match. I really don't. I feel like this could go either way right now.
Yeah.
I think both players are pretty happy with where they're at right now, or not, or they wish that their opponent wasn't in as good of a spot.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Now keep in mind the DRC does have to attack.
Yep. Every turn. When it's Delirious, it has to attack. No ifs, ands, or buts. So we will get in there for 5. Do you want to remove a counter to stop me?
Looks like he's going to.
Yep. Shoot your Ragavan. Although I believe Dan has a secondary Ragavan in his hand.
Oh, you have to hit update?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Tap for a red. Nope. Just kidding. Oh, and he does have the treasure tokens too.
Right. Yeah, you get access to a couple extra blue mana if he wants it. This looks like a Murktide coming down.
Oh, yeah.
The Murktide might make it a one-turn clock. Might make it so that Jeremy has to do something. And the look on Jeremy's face kind of says, oh crap. This is going to be a one-turn clock.
Yes. Again, face cams coming in super clutch here. Yep. 3 mana it looks like, and then we're going to exile some cards. I like that. Dan's like, bobbing his head back and forth. Trying to figure it out here. It's been a very interesting matchup, though, and not really what I expected. I honestly didn't know what I was expecting coming into this. When Jeremy told me that he was playing Dice Tron, I was like, okay. But, all right, here is the big Murktide. See how many counters it will have on it. Say 2 counters? Yeah, so it's a 5/5. So that's 8. So guess what? That's lethal next turn. So that's going to make Jeremy really have to do something here.
It puts him to the test, that's for sure.
So wait, but he can untap, power conduit the counters on there, and be able to shoot the Darcy, right? Or am
I believe
tripping?
so.
So
I believe
was it
so.
correct for Dan to maybe bounce the Everflowing Chalice with 4 counters on it? Because
he would not have been able to play Murktide. Well, no, he has the you're right. He has the treasure token. So I don't know. I think if it were me, I don't know.
I mean, it's easy
to say
in our position, right?
Right. It's easy to say. I don't want to
correct us if we're wrong in the comments. That's what the internet does, right?
Interaction, baby.
Well, actually, that's the other name for the internet.
Engagement, yeah.
Well, actually.
Well,
all right.
6 mana.
Oh no, I guess he could have removed it from the cornucopia anyway. So
yeah,
we're just wrong. Yep, putting it on there.
Okay, Dan's gonna respond with the ability on the stack.
Yeah, and keep in mind, guys, we do not know every card in Dan's hand.
No,
we just know that there is one Brazen Borrower. I think he has another Ragavan, but I don't know. There's a mystery card. I have no clue what it is.
There is a Borrower. It is pretty brazen.
And a Ragavan that likes to steal treasure.
Yeah.
All right. Conduit. Gonna move counters. All right, Borrower. We're gonna force the action here. Trigger the Darcy, so we get the Surveil. Looks like Jeremy's in the tank here a little bit. Gonna have a think about it. Activate the conduit. Yep. This is all still with Brazen Borrower, or I'm sorry, Petty Theft on the stack, targeting. So we're gonna shoot 3 times. The Darcy's gonna hit the bin.
Now Darcy's Surveil will still go off.
Yep. If Dan remembers it. We're still Borrower, our Petty Theft has not responded or resolved yet.
Resolved. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. Remember the trigger. Yep.
I knew Dan would.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, you know, happens to the best of us.
I mean, it really does. That's why I don't
It's
play
not
it.
arena.
Yeah, oh my gosh. It does everything for you.
Yeah.
And like if you're playing a combo deck, it just makes you play your turn in 3 minutes, which is not great.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the pieces for Yogg are on arena, but it's just like, oh crap.
So
how am I gonna play this?
Once Lotus combo gets on there, that's gonna be like the worst.
I'm cringing. You can't see it, but I'm cringing, guys. Just to let you know.
Oh my gosh, another one. Another.
It's a recast.
Oh yeah, he just bounced.
Probably.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm just like very excitable. Another one.
There was a tapped Mystic Forge somewhere in there, so we'll update that life total.
And he drew basically a mountain.
Yeah.
Does he have a way to deal literally any damage?
Lightning Bolt. He probably took those out though. I would assume.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't kill anything. Except for that Walking Ballista.
Except for the one card he needs off the board.
Right now. But usually it's not a 3. It's a million and it kills you.
Guess that.
It looks like it's dashed. Yep.
Yep.
So this is lethal, but it's not really.
Yeah, because unless Jeremy forgets. Yep. Did he not remove the counter?
Oh, I think he just blocked it.
That's also possible.
Yeah. A lot of mana if it wasn't trapped under the blood, of course.
Yeah, no joke.
Another key is good, and I think Jeremy's in a good spot right now.
Oh my gosh.
That's not what you want to see if you're Dan right now, I'll tell you that.
And he needs like a Shatterstorm effect. Just eat his lunch.
Oh god.
Well, so what is his play here? Like just
put 1,000,000 counters on Walking Ballista and shoot you to death with it. Or kill Murktide, and then his clock is gone.
Well, he's got another Ragavan in his hand. Obviously Jeremy doesn't know that, but
yeah, but
oh my gosh.
This
Storm count check?
Walking Ballista could have easily have 6 counters on it, which would take care of the Murktide. And the Ragavan.
Yep. You are correct. Cornucopia gonna put counters all over the place.
Astral Cornucopia, for those that don't know, basically just says, hey, I make mana for the number of counters on me. Yep, there he is. So, making 6 mana right now. Kind of going off a little bit here.
Oh yeah. He needs to cast like 4 spells this turn. For free.
Right, more counters on the Cornucopia. Dice Tron, living up to its name. There's an entire board of Yahtzee going on here. Oh my.
You're getting your money's worth too if you're Jeremy here, you know? You're getting to play
all your dice. Yeah. So that looks like 6, 9, 15. That looks like 17 mana. Probably even more if you, untap another Cornucopia, yeah.
That'll be able to take care of Murktide. Untap. Make more mana.
2 more counters there. Oh, I think he's got it, right? He swings, and then he shoots him for the remainder of the damage. That's a Karn. That's a weird Karn.
Oh, that's an old school. Yeah, I like those. I have one for Teferi 3.
I think Jeremy wins here, right? Because he swings with Walking Ballista,
How many counters does he have?
Has 7.
Oh, yeah.
Deal 7. 7, and then shoot him for 7.
I guess he's trying to play around, maybe.
He's got 1 card in hand, and we know what it
know what it is, yeah. Obviously.
But, I mean, if it's like an Abrade or something, then you just kill the Murktide and then shoot him. Like, if you're Jeremy and that's an Abrade in his hand, you're also fine with that? Like, you'd rather win the game? But, you know, you could just kill the Murktide, ping Dan for a couple points of damage. Yeah. He's overkilling now. He doesn't know that he is, probably.
It's like when you're playing Storm and
they're just so in the tank, yeah.
Oh, you just like storm off for like 80.
7.
All right, tank for 7.
Okay, so Dan's at 7 right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know where we are in the turn, but yes.
Yep.
And
that'll be Jeremy's win there.
Wow.
Wow.
That was pretty crazy, honestly.
That was a good game.
Yeah, that was a sweet match. Thanks, Dan and Jeremy, for being on camera. Again, Adrian, thank you for being in the booth for round 1. Hopefully we'll see you on camera here later tonight.
Yeah, I did get the round 1 bye, which is why I'm here. I didn't just come up here to make amazing commentary.
Right.
That'll definitely be good for stream and not get us demonetized at all.
Yeah.
I didn't curse.
Thanks everybody for hanging out. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to smash the like, subscribe, all that stuff. If you're watching on Twitch,
Smash the like.
Make sure to stay tuned. We've got 4 rounds of Modern tonight. We stream every single Friday at 7 p.m. Come on up if you're in the St. Louis area, and we will be right back